Hey, this is Husker Hype Radio. Follow us on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube. And don't forget the socials: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Husker Hype Radio.
Let's talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 63, 64, excuse me, of the Husker Hype Radio podcast. I'm Eddie Rosenthal. We got Aaron Worsfold and Dr. E-Rock. Boys, let's just get into it. Nebraska fucking lost on Friday.
Yeah.
Nebraska fucking lost 31-24 during our 400th consecutive sellout game. That just doesn't sit right with me. How do you fucking lose on your 400th consecutive sellout game? You just don't let that happen, dude. The boys didn't show up to play.
Bad tackling, penalties, and not taking advantage of opportunities.
Eli, I agree with you. And 2 out of the 3 of those, you got to blame on the defense. I mean, the defense there, they're not, I guess, until they prove it, until they play a Big Ten football team and act like black shirts, they're not black shirts in my mind anymore. They should get those jerseys stripped away. To be honest with you,
No,
there's
I
no
agree.
fucking reason that they're allowed to have those jerseys, dude. They did not play like the black shirts, and I think you got to set the standard, dude.
Yes.
And
Yep.
that wasn't there at all. That's that game. And like we said on the other side of the bowl, Eli missed opportunities on offense. We had the Luke Lindenmeyer missed touchdown. Is that because
Which led to a missed field goal, but keep going.
which led to a missed field goal? Do we blame that more on Luke being a slow white boy, or do we blame that on Dylan Raiola?
I think you blame that on Dylan Raiola, dude. He sailed it over. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I think Fedoni would have made that catch, dog.
That's tough. You know that I don't think Raiola and Luke Lemon are out there throwing passes to each other.
Yeah, but Buddy was wide open. You got to just put
I
it
agree.
on him.
No, I agree. I just think that's tough for Raiola because you're not used to receiver speed. You have a closing defender right there. You gotta.
Yeah.
He doesn't
But
have
if
a
you're
feel
as
for how fast.
if you're the prodigal guy right now, everybody's talking about you. You make that
Aaron, you
completion.
go make that fucking throw.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, if we hold the standard is the standard, Eddie. Is the standard not the standard?
It is, but can it like, dude, if he throws it behind him a little bit, then that's an interception. Game's over right there, you know? And then maybe we should maybe be able to rely on our field goal kicker to kick a fucking less than 40-yard field goal. But we can't even do that, dude.
So here's my take, and let's get your guys' takes. I think we run the ball on 3rd and 3 right there. There was 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game, under 3 minutes. You run the ball on 3rd and 3. You don't get it. You can still go for it, or you kick the field goal there. The clock runs. They have less time to do anything.
Yeah, I like that too. And dude, I don't know. And there's just so much. Like, does it come down to the coaches more? Does it come down to the players more? It's a fucking mind fuck.
I think Satterfield called a pretty good game. I honestly think he did.
Yeah. I do. Let's backtrack here, but I think we got to blame a little bit more of the defense, man.
A lot more.
The defense. They just did whatever to us, bro. Those throws down the middle of the field, like 3rd and long, they knew they were going to throw it in the middle, and they completed that shit almost every time to keep the drive going. And that's when you're and penalties too. Hands to the face, dumb penalties where it's like, you guys really need to rely on being cheap like that to be able to stick with Illinois.
Yeah, don't play like Colorado. We're not that team.
Yeah, no. They scored 2 touchdowns in the second half, and they were both like drives where we got hands to the face to get an additional 15 yards there in the red zone or just outside the red zone, dude. And the pass on 4th down where they threw it to the lineman who was in as a tight end, that play haunts me, bro. That play fucking haunts me.
Yeah, I know, man. It was all tough. It sucks.
The worst part to me is that after all of those bad plays we just talked about, we went to overtime. We still had a chance at home. The Florida sellout, and it took 2 plays for Illinois to score. That's the most disappointing. That's the defense in my brain going from we have an A defense to we have a C defense until they prove otherwise.
Yeah, and let's go back to coaching and play and personnel here. I want to say that it's more the players. on the defense. Like, why can Ty Robinson and Nash Hutmacher not get a fucking sack this game, dude? Those two big fellas can't get in there. Or did we not practice blitz enough? We saved them all for when we needed them, but now we don't know how to run the blitzes anymore. You know,
I feel like the times we got to him a fair amount. I mean, not enough. I feel like it's kind of been also the narrative all year where they're throwing the ball quick, they're getting Altmaier out of the pocket there. He's trying to do a bunch of stuff, get the ball out. And what do you boys think? Is it Eli? You think it's personnel, or what do you think?
As far as defense,
Yeah,
yeah,
players, coaches.
Yeah, at a certain point, you keep putting those players out there aren't making those plays. It's on you because you're gonna be the one losing your job. They're not gonna be losing their scholarship.
right.
Bullock, this defense coordinator from the Bills, who everybody's hyping up, you can get that shit out of here. You just threw 79% on us. That's
Yeah.
JV. That's JV high school numbers.
Well, Tommy Hill went out early in the game with plantar fasciitis, whatever that is, some foot shit.
That is tough.
But Sai, you're right. I feel like didn't play too bad. We just said 80% completion on our secondary here. But I mean, also
they went after him specifically once Tommy went out. They kept throwing to his way too, and he did a decent job.
Yeah, but also a secondary. Why you gotta? We were saying in these games before that the front line is more important than our secondary. Why couldn't we get pressure on the front line? Do we have to look at Terrence Knighton now if you're gonna call on John Butler like that? You know.
I do agree with that, but there is two players in my opinion that had terrible games, and one is Isaac Gifford. There were so many plays that he could have made. If you guys go back and watch the game, even overtime, he could have stopped that play in the backfield, missed a tackle.
Yeah, I think this defense, dude, they just need to take a fucking bath and wash all the shit off of them.
Yeah,
like the black.
They need to hear everything. They need to hear all of this though. They need to be like, okay, it's just us. It's just people in this room. There's no more. Everybody.
And do you boys think that we were reading the press clippings too much, getting on the high horse? I mean, the damn broadcast before the game, all they were doing was just sucking Nebraska's cock.
Yeah.
Did that get to the locker room, you think?
I mean, Aaron, we did. I don't know if Eli was for this one, but we were talking about the national spotlight is on Nebraska right now. And all Illinois has to do in there is play their game and fucking be sneaky. They're in the Big Ten too. So are we. Who says that we're better than them yet? And that's exactly what they did, bro. They played their game and fucking shut us up real quick. Or not real quick in overtime, but still.
And then, well, that's what they wanted to do. They just wanted to make it a long game, 4 quarters, longer the game, the higher the chance they'd win. I don't think that I agree necessarily that Satterfield called a great game on offense. What do you think, Eli? You think he did a good job?
If you look at the receiving stats, you see Jamal Banks has 8 catches for 98 yards. Isaiah Nayor has 4 catches for like 92 and 2 touchdowns. We need to get Verdoni the ball more. But Dylan played a great game again. And we're gonna hate on some throws, but I would have done anything to have this performance of a quarterback the last 7 years as a quarterback in Nebraska.
Yeah.
His 2 interceptions this year are both 50-50 balls. A receiver has to make that play or make an incompletion.
I think it's the 35 attempts of passing that makes me a little apprehensive. I mean, I've talked about it. I want to run the ball. Well, I guess we ran it 33 times still.
Yeah.
But, I mean, 7 of those carries don't really count because that's Riola getting sacked or having to run.
But do you think that our passing game was a hell of a lot better that game than the running game? Like, we can try to run the ball, but if it's not going to fucking work and our passing game does, Isaiah Nayer's catching balls, Jamal Banks is catching balls, then why are we going to go to the running game when we're getting maybe 2 yards a pop? Dante's just getting stuffed in the fucking middle. I wish we could
just
run
made it
outside.
hard. I think we just made it hard on ourselves overall. What do you think about the offensive line? What's their part in this game?
Well, got hurt. Some backups played well, but that's what you're going to get out of this offensive line right there is that game.
Yeah, we're down to our 3rd string left tackle right now. So that and Micah Makuza don't know what the fuck's going on with him still. Hopefully he plays next week. Did he play at all this week?
He was warming up. Don't know if he got in. By that point, I was pissed off and drunk. So
yeah. It's just,
I had a lot of faith, honestly, the entire game. When it was under 3 minutes left in the game and we're on like the 30 inside the 30-yard line, And I'm like, dude, we're gonna win this game. It's fine. I'm biting my nails. I'm chewing my fucking nails off, and then we end up losing, dude. That's just such a kick in the dick, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
it
he felt
was.
a lot like Minnesota last year to me
Yeah.
without the turnover. But
And another issue is now it's just that's the national narrative still, bro, because the spotlight was on us again for Friday night, and we just shit the bed again in overtime. And what was it, 3rd and 42 in overtime? We had it. It was
Yeah.
3rd and 42. I
and
saw
just
a lot
got
of
popped up the middle. Just got popped.
dude, and then you just hate to see that, bro.
Yeah.
I do like the press conferences Rule had. I mean, you can't really say much. You got your ass kicked. Dylan took it on the chin, took responsibility. Naylor took it on the chin.
I mean, do we feel like guys who are on our team from the previous years during the Scott Frost tenure, do you think that they're too comfortable with losing? That's a problem. Scott or Matt Rule said this in his press conference today that the young guys in the fourth quarter, they're loose. Dylan is loose. They're playing fine, but some of these older guys doing uncharacteristic things that he doesn't know why it happens. I think that losing culture is still here in Nebraska a little bit, and we got to rinse that off somehow.
Yeah,
But
I
like you said, Eli, Isaac Gifford, dude, he's a black shirt. He's got one of the 0 out of 10 jerseys, and he's not playing good, bro.
dude, John
Played like
Bullock and
shit. He
Ty
played like
Robinson.
shit.
The couple of the defensive guys press conferences, like when I went to play him and watch him, I was like, oh, this dude's gonna be fucking pissed off. John Bullock, Ty Robinson, they're gonna be fucking livid, pissed off, sad they lost. I didn't get that vibe from what they were saying. And I think that vibe's in the fans too, bro. In the stadium, when they score within when they score on the first drive, bro, I don't know how loud it was. I don't know anybody there, but it just you can always feel the suck out of the stadium, bro. There's just a haze right
Yeah.
now. Do you feel that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and that was
feel
the
it.
first game our offense didn't start by scoring a touchdown.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Eli?
That was the first game where our offense didn't score the opening drive. A touchdown.
We did score before half.
That was nice.
That was good to see. Doing 3 minutes and scoring before half, but it's just kind of fucking ridiculous, bro. Like I'm honestly I'm lowering my expectations. Because I don't want to get them destroyed like I have these last years, dude. And I'm gonna root for Nebraska every single fucking week, but I'm tired of saying that we're such this great team when we haven't proved anything yet.
So what record do you think now? 7 wins, 8 wins? Just without looking at the schedule, without any of that.
I'm not even doing that, dude. Just give me a fucking bowl game, please.
Yeah.
Just give me a fucking bowl game, bro, and I'll be a happy camper. As long as there's improvement, dude. But just this last week, I don't know what it was. It seemed like that same old team.
I'm saying 11-1, Eli. The boat's not fucking rocking here. My record prediction at the start of the year was 11-1. We lost the wrong game. I thought it'd be Ohio State, but you know what? Turns out you dropped the wrong one. Now we have to win the rest of them, motherfuckers. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Aaron.
That's what we need. That's what we need right now.
What's the good we can take from this? I mean, like, there's a lot of shit because it
Dylan
sucks when we lose in that
Raiola
fashion.
is the future. He will be a great quarterback. Whenever he decides to go to the NFL, he's going 1-1.
His little brother just committed last night too. I don't know
Yep.
if he's on Dylan level, but still, we got the Raiola legacy
The
continuing.
throw to Nayor in the front corner of the end zone for a touchdown, that was a saucy throw, dude.
That was insane.
Dude, I don't think that our offense really played bad at all, to be honest with you. If they had the ball more, like if the defense could get Illinois' offense off the field and give us the ball more, dude, run our game plan, I could have looked a hell of a lot better. I liked our offense, and like Satterfield's play calls, not bad. Maybe the running game could have been a little bit better. What
They tried
not
to,
that many. Yeah, they tried to.
But when you can't run the ball, you can't run the ball. When their defense line is just better than your offensive line, it's
right.
I mean, 48 rush yards, boys. That's not Husker offense, dude.
But dude, now we got to think about that for the rest of the fucking season, dog. Like this is Illinois. They're not a top tier Big Ten team.
I feel like we didn't run as many like quick passes or like sweeps with like a motion passes. The one we did was a touchdown to Nayor in the end zone, but we didn't do that as much as we did in the first 3 games of the year, I feel like.
Janiron Bonner, I think, was that little reverse. That was Bonner.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
dude,
I, I,
I mean, takeaways and dude, special teams. Apparently, Brett Maher now is gonna coach the kickers. It's like, fuck off, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's when, Matt Rule's like, fuck. Yeah, just hire him. Just
So-
fucking hire
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
so that what's this? I mean, let's give our letter grades for each offense, defense, special teams. What do we
Special
want to
team.
start?
D.
Big old D.
Field position giving up on special teams was crazy.
Yeah, and Bashini, dude, he's so either fucking amazing or dog shit. There's no in between, I feel like, with him, dude.
Way too inconsistent for a punter.
Yep. Yep. Our we can't kick a 39-yard field goal to win the game. That's a D.
That's very concerning.
Didn't they have
Yeah.
a big return too for like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They had a big return all the way to our 40-yard line.
that's borderline F material, boys.
Yeah, we can give him an F. Yeah, we can give him an F because yeah, we can give him an F because if we make that field goal, our defense got the stop it needed. We win the game. But yeah, they can get an F.
All right. Defense. I'm
Ed
gonna
Foley
give
hot seat question mark?
Bro, yeah. What the fuck is he doing, dog?
I don't know. I enjoy that he goes to every single cafe in every little city in Nebraska, but can you teach the fucking kicker how to make a field goal kick?
Bro,
That's what I prefer.
That's also how do you do that? Like that's a mental thing. Everybody, if you're at the college level, has the leg to probably make a 50-yard field goal, maybe even higher. But it's all mental, dude. It's all mental. And I don't know what we got to give these boys. Like maybe put them on an ayahuasca trip or dose them with like fucking 10 grams of mushrooms or something.
Something.
Didn't Bushini that fuck the hold too? He had the laces in.
Yeah, he did fuck that hold. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like you can't if the laces are out. What are the odds he puts that bitch in?
Right. And how fucking hard can that be? You could teach that. You could teach how to.
I did that shit. No, it's not hard at all. You catch the ball, you fucking move it. It's one side. My little sister, I could teach her how to do it in the backyard in 5 seconds.
It's an F. It's an F, boys.
It's an F for sure.
Defense.
Defense D minus, dude. They fucking
I mean,
sucked.
31 point. So
D
I hate.
plus. D
I
plus
hate-
for 2 turnovers.
Yeah, the two turnovers
Okay.
were pretty dope. The fumbles were sick.
That John Bullock just stripping it out got me horny.
And
John
Sierra
Bullock
Wright.
probably-
And Sierra Wright. That was a clutch turnover. If we would have won the game, we would have called that a great play.
I don't remember that one. Fuck.
Strip sack, I think either
Altmaier.
early fourth quarter. Yeah, on Altmaier.
Oh yeah. But dude, John Bullock was MVP for the defense. Doesn't say much, but he was flying around like always. Dude. He swats balls, fucking makes solo tackles, rips a ball out of a offensive guy's hand. I mean, but okay, so D plus for defense because of the turnovers. And offense, I mean, B minus.
Yep, B minus.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't give him B. If you score 7 points in second half and overtime, you're not getting any sort of B for me. Just can't. C. It's
You can
gotta be a
talk
C.
with the overtime performance. You can talk me into a C plus, because Raiola did ball out, but there was no running. There was no running game.
Yeah,
I
are you giving Raiola the good grade, or we got to look at the offense as a whole? I
Yeah, we
guess?
couldn't run the ball. One interception.
Offense, yeah,
We said it in the
offense-
preview, Eddie. We said take care of the fucking ball. And
Yeah.
what was the other thing we said? We said 2 things. Main one was take care of the fucking ball.
and be
that
more
was-
physical. More physical.
Yeah, and we lost both. Well, technically we were on the turnover ratio, but
We did get out physical. That was disappointing. to see.
yeah.
Brett Bielema. That is year 4 of Brett Bielema at Illinois. This
Right.
is still year 2. Brett Bielema is dog. He took Wisconsin to 3 Rose Bowls. So
Yeah.
it's no slouch up in Illinois.
I think it's necessary that we grade the coaches this week too, boys.
I'm using the same grade as I did for the player. Like that's the defense.
That's
and
what it
players
is.
Yeah. Dude,
I-
but
dude,
how
I-
did we fucking beat them last year, and now we're a better team this year, but we lose to them this year, and it's the 400 consecutive sellouts in Lincoln. What the fuck, bro? Well, that's just the question I have up in the air. I don't want you guys to answer it. It's just
No, dude.
They
the
added
issue.
2 perimeter threats, and they added some key defensive players that had our number.
I think you have to go for it on that 3rd and 3. You run it. I mean,
Yeah,
Buddy's wide
I
open.
agree. You gotta run the ball.
You gotta run the
Just run the
ball
ball
there.
twice.
Run the
Run
ball
the ball
twice.
boys, it's on in the next week. We got to stop talking about it. I'm over it. I'm over it.
Dude, you let me fucking grieve, dude. Let me fucking grieve. You're gonna.
Hey, but this is good. This is what this young team needs. Dylan Raiola needs moments like this. We need to see a pissed off Dylan Raiola because now he's gonna start taking accountability, which will cause him to go back to the locker room and be like, "Hey, you guys need to step the fuck up or get the fuck out."
Yeah.
We need that.
Nebraska 9 penalties for 89 yards, and they came at the worst time every time.
Oh yeah, the penalties too. We didn't even really we hit on the penalties a little bit, but
Referees F.
Yeah, referees fucking they fucked us. I'm not gonna say we lost the game because of them, but there was some fucking bullshit.
Dude, I thought Nayo was a touchdown. I thought if you cross the goal line with the ball in your hands, it's a touchdown. No matter what. After that,
you have control, right?
Yeah,
you have control.
Play's over. I didn't know you had to come down to the ground with it, so I'm unfamiliar with that rule, but now I know.
I don't know. I think it's maybe bullshit, and that I think this is what I think it is. I think somebody in Vegas was like, "Hey, there's not a fucking chance that Nebraska's winning tonight." Okay, you got that? They told the refs before the game, "There's not a fucking chance that Nebraska's winning tonight." Do you like your scalp on top of your head? Do you like your children? Do you like them to be safe and sound in the beds? Then there's not a fucking single chance that Nebraska's going to win tonight in Lincoln.
All and right? What that dude knew Brian Buschini and he moved the laces backwards.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No, it's just all right. Shut the fuck up.
What? So I see another point of topic here. Who are the guys on offense that need targeted more?
Isaiah Nayor, 4 catches, 92 yards.
Yeah, dude. But Matt Rule is saying that we need to give Heinrich the ball. We need to give Fedoni the ball. We need to give Ramir the ball. We need to give Dante Dowdle the ball. It's like, dude,
no,
you can't fucking name everybody on the offense, brother. You know?
Yeah.
You can't fuck like who are the guys? Who are the guys? There's a few of them that we know, but it's not Heinrich. I'll tell you that.
Who are the top 4 players you guys have paid? Top 4 players in the offense besides Raiola.
I think mine is Nair, Banks, Barney, and Dowdo. I could put Fedoni in there too. I think we need to give him the ball more. But other than that, dude, Nair, Banks, Fedoni, Dowdell, and Ja'Cory Barney. Yeah.
I would love to see Lloyd become one of those options, but I don't think he is right now.
He does get when he's open though, he's like nobody's fucking around.
He underthrows him though. Raiola underthrows him.
Yeah.
Ramir Johnson's he's got to be in the top 5 for me. If he's not 4, he's top 5.
He is a weapon.
I mean, compared to last week, he had 4 carries and then 2 catches, so 6 times he got the ball. Last week he got like 15.
It's just I like that we have a lot of weapons on offense, but like I think we need to solidify some guys who get the ball the most and just get them reps and you know like
who's our A weapons and who's our B weapons. We have a lot of B's right now. We need to get an A.
Like that's what I'm talking about, Aaron. Like in such a crucial moment, fucking making the call to Luke Lindenmeyer, dude. Like, why are we doing that?
Didn't they say the play call was for the fullback in the flat though, but Lindenmeyer just happened to be open, so he threw it to him? That's what he said in the presser after the game, really? At least. Yeah.
I didn't
that ball was supposed to go to the fullback. He just saw Luke open.
And I don't mind that because the defense is not covering Luke Lindenmeyer, but if
he's open.
Ball, you do have to.
And the thing is he kind of threw it like deep rather than kind of in like out, if I'm making any sense.
Yeah.
And Luke Lindenmeyer, goddamn it, you're from Papillion, Nebraska. You got to make that fucking play.
I know, dude. Dude, the pride of Papillion. How fired up would we have been?
That was the first thing I said to my buddy Joel. I was like, that guy went to my high school.
That just made me hate the Monarchs even more. He didn't catch it.
Yep, dude. It's because he's a fucking Monarch, dude.
Let's not even talk about this, boys.
You would have got all right. You would have worked just a little bit harder.
All right.
Is there folks, what are we saying?
Lost to Illinois. Lot to prove. I'm not convinced yet that the black shirts are black shirts. Take away their fucking jerseys. Offense, we got a lot of good things going for us on offense. But I think it needs to be
need to run the ball. Need
to find a way to run the ball, but that's the thing, dude. Like we can pass, but why would we run it if nobody can fucking block, you know? It's so weird the difference between pass blocking and our run blocking. Like our pass blocking seems pretty all right. Dylan Raiola has a lot of time. But run blocking is a whole different story.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like it was the opposite compared to last year? I feel like we ran block well last year, right?
Yeah, but that was more not stepping into the pocket. Heinrich liked to rush out when Dylan knows, stay in the pocket, trust your guys, and fucking throw downfield. I don't know, dude. Special teams. Maybe Brett Maher will save the universe with his what's he gonna do, bro? Give him a better leg, inject steroids into their leg?
Didn't
Like
Brett Maher miss like 12 field goals in a game for the Cowboys 2 years ago or something? Like,
Yes.
like boys.
He was great at Nebraska, but bro, like, come on. That just seems like a cry for help right there.
It
It really
does.
seems like a cry for help.
It is, and that's Ed
I
Foley's
just,
never played the football in his life. You can just tell.
at this point, I just hope Illinois wins every game. They played Penn State this week. I hope they beat Penn
Dude,
State.
Illinois is a dog by 17.5 points against Penn State. Drive to your local casino, put that on Illinois. If they lose, sorry about it, but that's the play of the week.
Yeah, I lost 70
17 and
bucks.
a half.
I lost 70 bucks.
Yeah, I lost a lot of money on this game
I
too.
lost 300. Actually, 350. Yeah.
All right, Eli, you got some work to do this weekend, bud. We
Oh
gotta,
yeah.
gotta get back to even.
Stay tuned to this week's podcast where we
Do
preview
that.
Purdue. Fuck Purdue. It's 11 a.m. Central Time. I'll be in Denver with Eddie.
Uh-oh.
I'll be in Denver with Eddie 10 a.m. I'll be on stream, yeah.
What the fuck do you mean? Why would you be in Denver and not be on the stream, brother?
Yeah,
Fuck.
No, you're not allowed
Tune
on the
in.
stream.
Tune in.
What the fuck? If you're not at the stream, bro, if you're not at my house, then you're dead to me.
Next question. I'll be there.
All right.
10 a.m.
Next
Why would you
question.
even ask that question, dude? That was insane.
I
You had other plans? Did you have other plans for the Nebraska game?
No, I'm thinking my life is so busy. I have all these excuses. I just think of what's next, and I forgot I was coming to Denver until today,
Yeah, great. Well, you're coming in on Thursday, right?
Thursday night.
So we can
Thursday
even
night.
do the pod. We can do the preview. Ooh, we might have to
No,
do the preview on Wednesday, huh?
and I'll probably have to miss the pod this week, boys. But I'll make sure you have all the information you need because I have shit on Wednesday,
Okay.
unless we record tomorrow. But I don't think most of the press conferences come out till Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it's better to do it on Wednesday.
So yeah, I'll be out this week, Phil's likely.
Okay. Shit. Fuck. All right. Well, folks, we stick together in all kinds of weather for dear old Nebraska. You just remember that. I love this team with all my heart, and I wouldn't be talking about them every single week like if I didn't love them. It brings the most joy in my life, and it probably also brings the most pain and suffering in my life. But you can't have highs without a whole lot of lows. All right.
Amen,
And just
brother.
wait. Hey, if you're not, what's our saying again?
If you're not with us now, don't be with us when we're
when we're hoisting up that trophy, baby. All right. As always, bleed red, shit corn, and go big red.
Go Big Red, baby.